This is the most insane crispy pork belly in all of Thailand. And in this video, I'm taking you to eat the best crispy pork belly in Bangkok. We'll go to this place that stir-fries insane Thai street food. This street stall that claims the crunching sound of biting their pork belly is equal to the loudness of a lawnmower. And visit the king of crispy pork belly who risks it all to deliver you the crispiest skin you might ever try. But the challenge is, for every place we go to, we have to try a different Thai street food dish made using crispy pork belly. Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens, and we are starting this tour with a place that's extremely popular for breakfast. Oh man, I wish you could smell that steam coming off of that broth. The porky aroma is just filling this entire intersection along the street. This restaurant is called Kway Chap Mr. Joe. It's legendary, it's heritage. They've been open for generations, and they've received almost every award you can possibly get, featured in the Michelin Guide. Oh, here comes out a fresh batch of the mukrab, crispy pork belly. Kapun kap. Oh, she's chopping a fresh pork belly. Oh, you hear the crackle. They are famous for their mukrab, which is the crispy pork belly. And then also the dish that's made with it is called Kway Chap, which is a noodle dish. And so in order to make the noodle dish, they take a scoop of they're these rice noodle rolls, like little spirals of noodles. That goes into your bowl. Then she gets an assortment of all the different organs. As long as you get everything mixed, you can get all the different organs go into your bowl. She chops up some of the fresh crispy pork belly. That goes onto your bowl as well. Some sprinkled spring onions, green onions go on top. And that's what everyone is here to eat. And then that broth goes on top. Oh, nice. Here it is. Yes. Kapun kap. Before I take my first bite, I need to quickly tell you the word mukrab, which directly translates to crispy pork. And that's going to be a word that we're going to be using interchangeably between English and Thai. Mukrab, crispy pork belly, same thing. And that's a word you definitely need to remember. Let's try the crispy pork belly. The steak on its own. Oh, this is a good nugget right here. Look at the beauty of this crispy pork belly. The layers, the fat, the meat, the skin. Oh, one bite on its own first. Oh man. Okay. It's been a few years actually since my last time here. What always sticks out to me is their mukrab. It's just roasted, fried to perfection. That crispy skin, it just shatters in your teeth. And then that's followed by the moist meat and the juicy fat all in your mouth at once. Okay, I'll go for another piece. This time do a dip in it's like a dark sweet soy sauce, right? It's sweet. Actually, a lot of people like to eat crispy pork belly with something sweet, like a sweet sauce, because that kind of cuts the richness, the fattiness of it, or with vinegar, either one. But yeah, that does complement it well. Okay, now moving into the Kway Chap. So we've got the noodle rolls. There's every type of pig organ in here first. Let's taste that broth. Oh, we'll get that piece of pork belly. With that piece of pork belly, crispy pork belly, which has been just saturated in that broth. Oh, wow. Yes. That pork belly within the broth takes on a whole new dimension. It's still crispy, even though it's been saturated. It's been submerged into the broth. You still feel that crispiness, and that flavor just protrudes. It just keeps on building. And then that broth, it's a broth of wonders. It has this kind of like a soothing white pepper flavor to it that just kind of coats your mouth. The porkiness, the broth, the garlic. There might be some lard in there as well. The broth is incredible. Okay, let's try some of those noodle rolls. The noodle rolls they're so soft. They're so tender, they just melt in your mouth. But now it's time to season. Add in some chili vinegar, a few scoops of chili vinegar, and then what I think is, it's chili, but it looks like it's fried off a little bit with some oil, so it's a little bit oily. But oh man, that's so aromatic, so fragrant. Oh, and immediately the entire bowl turns turns red. Let's try one of these. Let's try this organ. Yeah, along with the crispy pork belly, don't miss out on the organs. The organs here are done perfectly. Like, they're so clean tasting. They know how to make them. Even if you think you might not like organs, give it a try here. It's so pure, so good. Cooked so tender. Very tasty. Very good. One more piece of crispy pork belly. Okay. Yeah, it's so good. It has all the components of something that's going to be delicious. Crispy and fatty, salty, flavorful, just ultra flavorful. You can see why it is the star of the show for so many Thai dishes and why so many Thai people love it. But the question is, how did crispy pork belly become such a delicacy in Thailand?
Crispy pork belly has roots in Chinese roast pork, which is known as siu yok. And it was introduced to Thailand mainly from Cantonese immigrants originating from the Guangdong province of China, where mastering the art of roasted meat is a way of life. Turns out, Thais really love crispy pork as well. The recipe has definitely adapted and even changed in Thailand, and everyone who makes it has their own unique family technique and secrets.
This is such a soothing, such a comforting bowl of kway chap with that crispy pork belly, with the vinegar, with the chili. It's just an ultra amount of flavor in your mouth. Going back in for some more crispy pork belly. Oh yes. Oh. Man. Even after every bite you take, that crispiness will surprise you. Okay, one last piece of pork belly at the bottom of my bowl, swimming. Oh. Okay, let's go on to the next spot. We're at the next spot, and we're gonna go into the back alley to see how they make their very unique crispy pork belly. But before we go inside, remember to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Do you love crispy pork belly? And also subscribe. And let's go inside. Okay, he's gonna load it up. Oh, and here's the fresh pork, but I think it has been dried a little bit, maybe in the sun-dried, air-dried. As we're gonna see throughout this Mukrab tour, a lot of places that make crispy pork belly in Thailand, they just deep fry the entire crispy pork belly. And there's a whole process, but it's all about deep frying so it gets crispy. But here they still use charcoal. So it's a roast pork belly. They put it in the oven with charcoal, and I think it already looks like the pork already looks like maybe it's been dried out a little bit, dehydrated. The more you can dehydrate it and release some of that moisture, the crispier it will get. But it looks like it's also been scored, the skin. It might be marinated with some spices, with some salt, maybe with some vinegar as well, dehydrated a little bit. That goes into the oven, into the charcoal oven, so that's gonna absorb the smoke. And then from there, after it bakes in the oven with the charcoal, then it's gonna go to get deep fried to give it that crispy edge. But this one is gonna have another layer, another dimension of flavor to it. Oh, charcoal roasted. Oh, you can hear that hissing and sizzling. Wow, น่ากินมากครับ ว้าว โอเคครับ Oh man, look at that skin. Okay, come. Okay, here's a fresh batch of the egg noodles. Okay. Oh, man, look at the way he's working those egg noodles. Oh, just keeping them individual. It's a work of art. From the artistic way that he boils those noodles, that the just immense experience, and they have to be cooked perfectly. There's no compromise. Okay, so the noodles, after being boiled, then some garlic lard, I think, goes on. Oh, keeping them hydrated and fragrant. And those are immediately stirred up into your bowl. Crispy pork belly on. Oh, a whole slab. Oh, and the vegetables on the side. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, what a bowl. And so I ordered the bami mukrab, so the egg noodles with crispy pork belly on top. I had to get some shrimp dumplings too, even though it's not part of today's theme, but that's okay. We have to try them. But first, we just gotta taste a bite, isolate a bite of their crispy pork belly. Let's get one piece. Wow. Okay, you do immediately taste that charcoal, that smoky barbecue flavor. And then the pork belly meat, it's so perfectly juicy and melting in your mouth. It's so rich. And again, that contrast of fat, meat, skin, juicy, melt in your mouth, jiggly and crispy all at the same time. That's phenomenal. That's unbelievable, actually. Okay, now let's go into the noodles. And look at the quality. You have to admire these noodles. See how crinkly they are? That's a great sign. How crinkly, how loose they are, how non-stick they are. Well, they've been sitting for a little bit, and then they also kind of drizzle them in garlic oil so that they remain fluffy as you eat them. But look at how springy. You can even tell just from picking them up in your chopsticks. They're gonna be nice and springy and have an incredible, beautiful texture to them. Really wanna toss up these noodles though, get them evenly coated. Oh yeah. You immediately taste that garlic oil, probably garlic lard. That gives them such this richness and this like savoriness with that crispy garlic. And then the springy texture of the noodles is incredible. Man, that's a dream-worthy bowl of egg noodles right there. Now we can add a little bit of seasoning. I'm gonna go in for some vinegar, chili vinegar, just enough to kind of balance it. And cannot miss a little bit of chili. And now again, mix that up, get that flowing. Oh, that will take it to the next level. Let's try that shrimp dumpling. I can't wait. Man, that's on point too. Just the thinness of the wrapper. Like it's barely there, it just kind of disappears. Then you got this nice bounce with the shrimp. Maybe some minced pork in there as well. But everything dominated by shrimp. And this is just overall an incredibly quality, delicious bowl of egg noodles and crispy pork belly and shrimp dumplings. Let me get crispy pork belly with noodles all in a bite. Oh man, that's a bite right there. Oh, it's swinging. The swing. A sad moment. I'm down to my last bite of crispy pork belly. But next up, we're going to a place that serves what I think it's probably the most popular way that Thais love to eat crispy pork belly. Let's go. Well, this place is legendary. It's called Pat Tiu or Auntie Tiu. But they have seating going down the alley. They're cooking everything right here.พี่ชื่ออะไรครับ?
ชื่อเข้มครับ
พี่เข้ม
ครับผม
Okay. Oh, and so this is the frying pork station. Yes, right here in the back. Oh, you can see how crispy that pork is. The reason that they make their crispy pork belly here different is because all of the pork belly they use is gonna then be stir-fried into different dishes. อันนี้เสร็จแล้วไหมครับพี่ Okay. Oh, so that's a fresh batch. Oh, it's crispy. It's golden. Oh, whole pork belly. We're here right on time. We're going to see the whole process. And he starts with the full pork bellies. Oh man, that's like a half of a side of pig that he just like flops out onto the top of the ice chest. So he's first trimming that up, trimming off some of the excess fat. Also putting in strategic cuts and ridges. Taking out some of the ligaments, maybe some of those muscle fibers so that it fries better. Okay, come on. Okay, and this immediately goes into the hot water to boil. Oh yeah, you can say that's like an everlasting pork broth that it forms. It just keeps boiling away. Oh, that goes directly into the hot boiling broth. Wow. Oh man, those are some jiggly pieces of pork belly right out of the hot water. So first they're boiled to get them tender, to cook them through before they're gonna become crispy. Okay, and then the poking process. That's gonna let all the flavor seep into the skin all the way into the meat and also make it extra crispy so that the oil goes inside as it fries. Oh, look at the way that wobbles. Oh, you can actually see the oil and the juices poking out, squeezing out as it's poked. After that pork has been boiled, then you can see it's strips of pork this time. So the pork belly is cut into pieces, into strips. So it's boiled. Now it's gonna go to be deep fried to crispify. Oh man, that immediate hiss, pop, bubble. Oh wow, oh that's some splatter. Oh man. Oh yeah, you need a splash guard. One of the unique things here, or differences here, especially with places that do stir-fried crispy pork belly, is that instead of doing the entire pork belly slab, they slice it into strips, and that way when it deep fries, it can get more crispy surface area, and that's better for the stir-frying process. That pork belly is fried, it's crispy, but it's not over yet. It keeps getting better, and we're gonna move over to this side of the kitchen to see what happens next. Okay, so then after it's out of the oil, after it's fresh and fried, then it's chopped into bite-sized pieces to be stir-fried. Hot eek, local pan. Okay, come. Oh, what a move. Okay. Okay. Yum, Mark up. Okay, ครับ
ไม่งั้นไม่อร่อย
ครับ Okay, it's ready. Oh, it's so crispy. They're just bouncing off of each other. Okay, ครับ Okay, and then that goes back into the wok to refry again. So one of the main dishes here, we're gonna eat it as well. We've ordered it. It's called pad kapao, which is stir-fried holy basil with crispy pork belly. And then we might also try another dish as well. Ask a lot of Thais what their ideal lunch dish is. It won't be the answer all the time, but definitely you'll get a lot of replies for gapao mukrab. I decided to get rat cow, which is over rice. Got the fried egg, got the rice, got the fried egg, got the crispy pork belly fried. There's basil, there's chilies, there's oyster sauce in here. Lots and lots of chilies as well. He made it extra spicy. That is so tasty, but you can immediately tell the difference. Some of the pork bellies that we're gonna have are very delicate. Some of the pork bellies that you'll have. This is not that. This is a strong, a powerful, it's a durable pork belly that's fried and then fried again and then made to withhold the heat and the violence of that wok as it goes up in a flame, and it does it so well. It's a vehicle for the stir frying, for the chilies, for the garlic, for the basil, and it's still crispy, and yet it is like this sponge that absorbs all that flavor from the wok. It's a durable, a robust pork belly. Next up, I'll add some of the prick napla, some of the fish sauce and chilies to bump it up even more. And we'll take it to the next level with the egg. Oh, pour this on. Now we'll go in for the egg. Oh, the yolk. Oh, slightly runny. Yes. Put the pork belly on top. Oh yes, a little more chilies on top to make this bite really count. There we go. Oh, the yolk is just seeping into the pork belly now. Man, that is so good. Oh, the runniness of the yolk, that extra hit, that blast of saltiness from the fish sauce, the extra fresh chilies in there, wrapped up with that kind of like glaze of that sauce that forms from that wok, and then the basil, just kind of cutting the flavor, kind of giving it that freshness. A method of pork belly that originates in China, then brought to Thailand, but it's just been adapted into the local culture. And I don't think there's a better example than gapao mukrab. Okay, this is our dish too. Oh, this is the stir-fried Chinese kale with crispy pork belly. All that goes up into just a flame and smoke. Oh, nagin mak kapi. Oh, chilies go in, yes. And then additionally, while we're here, I decided to get another one of my favorite dishes with mukrab, which is kana mukrab, which is Chinese broccoli or Chinese kale stir-fried with crispy pork belly, made in the similar way. It's saucy, it's fried, there's chilies, there's garlic in here, and there's just these nuggets of robust pork belly. A little bit of rice. Delicious as well. It's smoky, it's taken on that wok hay. I love the chilies in there, the flavor of the garlic, and something because of the way they stir fry, the kale still remains nice and crisp and fresh. And then you've got those just like ultra crispy nuggets of pork belly that just kind of rattle around in your mouth. This just demonstrates the varieties of different stir-fried pork belly dishes that you can eat, crispy pork belly dishes. Oh, all that sauce, that smoky sauce. The basil. Oh, holy basil just elevates the flavor. Then just add a little bit of, just add a few more chilies to bump up the bite. Okay, there we go. With their fried crispy pork belly, it's got some serious texture to it. You have less of that soft melt in your mouth crispy pork belly, but more of that ultra crispy all the way through. Even when soaked in sauce and fried in a wok, it still remains crispy. It's impossible not to be crispy. Oh, that was extremely good. Highly recommend it. And we're immediately off to the next place. Let's see how they put their own unique twist on mukrab. Oh, here it comes. Oh, man. So welcome to Racha Bami Gyo. And we got here right as they opened. They're just setting everything up and they're bringing out all the ingredients, loading all the ingredients into the cart. Huge slabs of just bubbly, puffy, crispy pork belly. They're known for a few dishes that are totally different, that are just totally innovative, made with pork belly. And also this place has been featured in Thai TV stations for their dishes, but mainly for their crispy pork belly. Okay, those are the egg noodles. Oh man, they're just flying on the bowls of noodles now as soon as they open. Dumplings, egg noodles, crispy pork belly slicing up. Char siu, everything goes on. Oh man, they're just busy immediately. Okay, so onions go in. Oh, hand selecting some pieces of the freshly chopped pork belly go into the mixing pot. Okay, in goes some green onions. I think that's khao kuo, which is the crispy rice powder. Oh, yum khao kuo. Okay. Lime juice, fish sauce, and chilies. And a little sugar. Ooh, a lot of sugar. Okay, so this is the yum that goes on top of the noodles. I got a dish which is called bami yamu krab. This is something I've never seen before. This is a dish that's also gone viral on Thai social media. And it's such, again, an incredible creation using crispy pork belly, but in their own inventive, creative way. Okay, let's just taste that salad, that crispy pork belly salad. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, you immediately taste the sourness of the lime juice, balanced by the sweetness of the sugar, the crunch and flavor of the onions. The crispy rice powder, or the sticky rice powder, which has been toasted and then ground into a powder, that kind of just thickens the dressing. That acts to coat, it's like a thickener, because then it holds all that sauce, all that flavor onto the pieces of crispy pork belly. Then you've got the crispiness of the skin, and then there's just like gooey fattiness of the pork belly. Oh, that's so tasty. Oh man, and then mix it with the noodles, it's gonna be even better. I've already waited too long. The egg noodles are starting to dry out a little bit. Coat all that flavoring. Okay, we'll try it again next before we season again. Oh, and you can also, there's a side soup as well, which you can rehydrate. Yeah, maybe throw a little bit of that broth on there. You can rehydrate it as you keep eating. Oh, that is awesomely good. I could tell on his face, just he knows what he's doing when it comes to pork belly and noodles. Noodles are cooked perfectly. Fresh egg noodles that have that great bounciness to them, that kind of springiness in your mouth as you bite down. Every individual noodle, it has its own personality in your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna season with a little bit of vinegar, even though it does have a nice sourness already from the lime juice, but a little bit more vinegar would be good. Then you gotta hit that with a little bit of extra chili in a little squeeze bottle this time. Okay, and then again, give it a little stir up. Oh man. That skin, it's so bubbly, it's so puffy. It's almost like chicharron, where it's just like so fluffy and so light, like it could float in the air. It's like a pillow of pork skin in your mouth. And a hilarious thing I wanted to share with you is that the official name of this restaurant, or this street food stall, is called Racha Bami Gyo. But the unofficial nickname is called Gausip Desiban in Thai, which in English is 90 decibels. That's because of the power of that shattering loudness of that crunch that can be heard all the way through the streets as you take a bite down on that crispy pork skin. And 90 decibels, I was just reading, is the equivalent of the loudness of a gas-powered lawnmower or a subway train going down the subway. So just imagine that as you crunch down on that crispy pork belly. Okay, let's try the dumpling. Here we go. There might be some shrimp in there.
Yeah, very good. Fragrant, soft, slightly bouncy in your mouth. Delicious. And then served with the soup on the side. Let's try that soup. Kind of light, but you taste the white pepper in there. And you can either drink the soup or you can add it to your noodles as they start to dehydrate to make them wetter again. Might just add a few scoops of the broth to the noodles. And keep on eating. It is addictive. And that's such a good way to use crispy pork belly. I've got a piece of the pork skin. I hope you can hear 90 decibels out of your speakers right now.
90 decibels from the crunch of the pork.
From here, next up, we're gonna go to a place that is the absolute ultimate, the pinnacle, the top of Mount Everest when it comes to crispy pork belly. And we're gonna try to find out the secret, how they make their pork belly so crispy. This place is called Hiati Bangruai, and they are extremely famous, legendary for their crispy pork belly. I'm excited to show you this place because we're gonna learn a little bit about the secret and get into the kitchen to see how they make their pork bellies so incredibly crispy. So they have a very complex family recipe. Again, making mukrab is an extreme skill and it's technical. And definitely they have some family secrets in their recipe as well. So at this stage, all the pork belly has been roasted in the ovens twice already to get it crispy and to cook it through. And now we're just coming to the final stage where he's heating up the oil. He's gonna fry it for the final crispification. And he said it goes really fast. Oh, a lot of protective gear. Okay, here it goes. Extremely hot oil. Oh, that one's huge. Oh, that one's a balloon. Oh, look at how puffy that skin gets. That's like a half a pig. Oh, that crackle is insane. Oh man, what a process. Oh, they're still crackling and popping. That has to be the crispiest, puffiest pork skin I've ever seen being fried. It's like chicharron. That oil is so hot. He pulls it out of the oven into the oil. Just 30 seconds, it just immediately starts to crackle and puff up. Just balloons, the skin balloons into crispiness. And then he hangs that on the rack and just even 10 minutes later, you can still hear them hissing and crackling and the sound of crispiness in your ears. Oh man, that's a lot of crispy pork belly. They go through a lot of crispy pork belly here. What a process. If you love pork, your mouth is guaranteed to be watering. The amount of heat that was radiating from that oil and from that crispy pork belly was impressive. That was straight up a roller coaster, an amusement park of pig. He's the king of crispy pork belly. I'm almost speechless. This is something truly gourmet. Crispy pork belly out of this world. Okay, this plate is for me. So first rice goes onto the plate. Okay, and then over here, the crispy pork belly, he's chopping it up. Oh man, the crispiness, the bubbliness, that is unbelievable. Okay, that goes over to on top of your rice. Okay, oh, but it's not over yet. Some more crispy skin goes crackling, goes on top. Oh, wow. Oh, and here it is. This is one of the most impressive plates of rice and crispy pork belly that you'll ever see. I'm speechless.
So they were telling us that this place has been open for 30 years. And on the menu, there's a few things that you can order. They have two main dishes. One is the kwai chap, but we've already eaten that. So I decided to go for the khao mu krab, which is just straight up rice with crispy pork belly on top. And that seems to be what a lot of people order here. So I got with the extra skin, and you can order it two different ways. One is with the sauce, the gravy just poured directly over, which is the way a lot of people get it. But I chose to get the gravy on the side to preserve the crispiness of the pork, and then that way I can just add it as I go, as well as add some of the dark soy sauce, chase with green onions. Okay, let's add some of the sauce first, and I'm gonna go onto that pork belly, with the rice, part the crispy skin, or actually let's go skin on as well. Oh man. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, you can already tell from the way they made it and from the bubbliness of that skin, that's going to be some of the best crackling, aerated crispiness you've ever tried. I can't believe how juicy and fatty that pork is, and how crispy yet aerated that skin is. That right there on that bite just proves it all. And that gravy is actually incredible. It's a little bit sweet, but it's porky. It totally balances the flavor of the pork. I'm just gonna pour it all on. Oh, yes. Oh, just look at this skin, all with the pork belly. Oh, I just need another bite immediately before moving on, before seasoning further. Oh man. You won't believe how crispy that skin is, but then how it just dissolves in your mouth. And on that, I think I'll chase with a green onion. Oh yeah. That kind of refreshes the palate, cleanses the mouth. Oh, it's so good. And then next I'm gonna add some of the dark sweet soy sauce with green chilies. And this will also counterbalance the richness and the porkiness. Every bite needs to have a piece of pork belly and a piece of skin on top. Oh, and now with all those chilies. Oh, yes, loaded up with the chilies, the green chilies. You're gonna have to fully extend your jaw. And it's so worth it. Oh man. Okay, that mu krab is something truly special. It's so good. It's so fun to eat. And you will not believe how juicy and fatty the meat is, contrasted with that bubbly, aerated skin. Oh man, and as we're sitting here eating, Uncle has brought us up. He's still frying in the back. He brought out a fresh plate. Look at this skin. This one is fresh right out of the oil. Oh man. That skin is absolutely insane. It really is, mu krab really is the star of the show. It's one of the king of meats in Thailand. And again, it's one of those meats that just brings out the emotion, the passion of locals. People, when you mention mu krab, people in Thailand, Thais love it. And I love the entire story, the history, and then how it's been adapted into the local Thai culture. And something that I think you should definitely try mu krab when you come to Thailand. But something that makes it always exciting are the variety of different dishes that you can order. And the different flavoring ingredients that go into it. Mu krab, crispy pork belly, is always the star, but there's so many variations of Thai dishes that you can try using crispy pork belly, and you shouldn't miss. Some more of the gravy, add a piece of the skin, top it with Oh, yeah.
So we've eaten some of the best crispy pork belly in Bangkok. I want to say a huge thank you for watching, and remember to keep on watching. Watch the next video for more delicious food.